Hey guys, it's Rachel with Usborne Books and More, and today we're going to be talking about teaching your child to read. If you're anything like me, I'm not an elementary school teacher, I'm not a speech therapist, I have no background in teaching children to read at all, so now that my son's to that age, I'm kind of like, crap, what do I do? And the answer is the Usborne Very First Reading Set. This is an amazing reading program. It's not just books in a box, it's a real reading program. It's 15 books, it has a parent's guide. The parent's guide goes through each book, what you're working on in that book, why they're learning things in that certain order. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get started here so you can take a look. So this is Pirate Pat, this is book number 1. These are nice little hardcover books. And the way this program works is each book, you're gonna go to the back, it has guidance notes. And it's going to tell you what sounds or concepts your child is working on in that book. So this one is very simple single letter sounds. So the way about the first half of the program works is it's a shared reading experience. So you're going to read some and your child's going to read some. So in this first book, you've got 3 lines to read. Your child is going to read the 1 line, Pat is mad. And then as the series progresses, the parent reads less and less, and the child eventually is reading all of the text in the book. In the back of each book, there are 3 puzzles. These are puzzles to help you make sure your child knows what they were reading and to see if they really are grasping the concepts that they're supposed to be learning in that book. So this first one is the reading comprehension puzzle. It's asking them to retell the story based on the photos. Why don't you talk about what they might do next? Puzzle number 2 is you have to read these 2 words and tell you which word goes along with the photo. Puzzle number 3 is a rhyming one. They have to read all of the words. They have to tell you which word in the second column rhymes with the word in the first column. So pit, which word in the second column rhymes with pit. So I love that because it's not, like I said, it's not just a book. It gives you tools to make sure that your child is reading and understanding what they're reading. Book number 7, Stop That Cow. So in book number 7, we are working on some of these vowel combinations. A-I-R, E-A-R, the O-W sound. So like I said, as the series progresses, the concepts get a little bit harder and the child is reading more and more. So you can see in this one, there's only 1 line for the parent to read, and then the child has several lines to read on this page, and then some pages they're reading all on their own. So this is about halfway through. That's book 7. In book 8, they are reading all of the text by themselves. Book number 12, this is Circus Under the Sea. In this book, they're working on the WH like when, PH like phone, the GE as in stage, GI as in magical. So it's really progressing them along quite nicely. They have some tips like what if your child gets stuck on a certain concept? Why do I need to read with my child? When is a good time to read? So this one you can see the child is reading all the text. And like I said, that starts about book 8. This is book 12. Still nice big letters, easy for them to see. But these are good words, magical, genius. If your child can sound out those, they're well on their way. The squid on the high wire, balance and sway. And then the puzzles get a little bit more difficult as the series progresses too. And this one, they have to finish the sentence for each picture using one of these 4. So the seahorses sing, play tricks, save the day, or race around the ring. So it's helping them know what's going on in the picture and being able to match up the end of the sentence. Puzzle number 2 is a fill in the blank, and they can't just guess at these. They have to read each word. So these are, at least there's 3 words that they can read. They have to read each word to fill in the blank. Help, or hey, blank me, help me, copy me, or follow me. Which one goes along with that picture? And then third puzzle in this one, I really like this one. Find the word in each group that begins with a different sound from the other. So eel, each, and every. They all begin with E, but they don't all make the same E sound. Eel and each make a different E sound than every. Same thing with circus, cactus, and seahorse. So 2 of these words make the same sound, which is circus and seahorse, even though they don't start with the same letter. Cactus and circus start with the same letter, but they make 2 different C sounds. So it's really helping them get those phonetic concepts that might be a little bit tricky, and then the answers are here in each book in case you need them. By the end of the book, Mr. Mystery, you know, your child is going to be a real good proficient reader, reading on their own, independently reading at this point. We met him one morning. We thought he looked glum. He said, "Children, I'm sorry, the moment has come." So the sounds they're working on in this book is the A-U-G-H, O-U-G-H, like laugh, thought, cough, commotion, the T-I-O-N. So if your child has grasped all the concepts by the end of book number 15, your child is going to be able to independently read, which is awesome.